Oh my God, I just read this. I'm busy this morning with the videos, aren't I? Just read that Trump is putting John Paulson on his economic team. John Paulson, the Mr. Rigged Trade betting against the subprime. The only reason anyone even knows about John Paulson, because he was an obscure, unknown money manager, was because he got into that rigged Goldman Sachs trade where he got Goldman to create an instrument loaded up with all these really bad mortgages that were going to blow up, and then Goldman went out and sold it to some unwitting foreign banks. And remember, Goldman admitted to fraud on that deal and paid a fine, as usual, because that's their business model. Okay, fraud is their business model. Anyway, John Paulson, so he made money on that rigged bet. And then what did he proceed to do after that? He bought gold like all the other idiots, like Peter Schiff, because he said the Fed was printing money and it was going to result in hyperinflation. Meanwhile, myself and other MMT people were saying, nuh-uh, that's not the way it works. The asset buying was all deflationary. The rate cuts were all deflationary. What happened? Gold collapsed. So this idiot, so Trump is putting him on his economic policy team, a guy that doesn't know shit, okay? Just has been completely wrong about these things, about U.S. debt, about monetary policy. Look, you know what? Let me just be honest here. I've done a couple of videos, political videos. Who am I backing, Trump or Hillary? I've been backing Trump for two reasons. Number one, I am for a normalization of relations with Russia. I think it would be incredibly positive for the world and for world peace, okay? And Trump seems to be leaning in that direction. And number two, I am for Trump because he has said he would continue to support Social Security, Medicare, Medicaid, those social programs that are so vitally important, not just for seniors, but also for the economy now. We see it, how that is just lifting everything up, that income flow, from those transfer payments. Now, on the Social Security stuff and those social payments, I don't know, because he's loading up his team with people who are really fundamentally wrong or misguided on their understanding of government finance and sovereign money and all that stuff. So, but let's face it, I mean, Trump he's a clown. And I'm against Hillary because she's just an outright warmonger. And I really think that if Hillary is elected president, which I have to be honest, I'm resigned to that now. I do believe she will be elected president. I'm resigned to that. I just hope, and I pray we can stay out of a world war, okay? And I'm really serious. I'm not joking about this. I think Hillary, she's going to show an increased belligerence towards Russia. She has made statements about enforcing a no-fly zone in Syria or putting ground troops in Syria, which will put us directly fighting the Russians there. And that could very easily escalate to a nuclear war, at least in Europe. A terrible, terrible situation where lots of people are going to die on both sides. On both sides. American and Russian and Europeans, Middle Eastern. It's going to be a freaking disaster. And I mean, that trumps everything else. No pun intended with the Trump. But I mean, that supersedes everything else. If the world is at war, I mean, we can forget about all these trading and what's the market doing and videos. It's over, man. It's just going to be trying to survive. So that's why I don't like Hillary. But Trump, who he's picking, it's a joke. It's a clown show. It's a total freaking clown show. John Paulson, give me a freaking break. The guy's clueless. He is clueless, okay? See you later.